All right, guys, what's happening? It is Nate from Play Your Court. Today we are talking about the Nishikori forehand. We're going to do some analysis. We're going to talk about the power position and the two L's and why it is absolutely pertinent that every player looking to take their game up operates through this power position. And I really tell anybody that if they're looking to emulate a player's strokes, this is just about as classic as a forehand as you're going to see in the modern game. But right here, let's dive into it. We're talking about the two L's, and the first one you're going to see is very clear with the hitting arm. Okay, and this is with the racket head pointed up. All right, and the second L that we're going to see is with the non-dominant arm. All right, and so let's talk about this right out of the gates, what's happening with this left arm. The hand being up on the throat is going to help with spacing, and it also helps him find his grip. All right, so from the serve, having to switch over from that continental to the semi-western, this left hand being up on the throat has enabled him to do so. All right, but it also is helping him turn, and here what you can see is the strings are facing the side wall. Here it's facing us as the viewer. But the racket is being taken back with the left hand. And this is also causing the obliques to stretch and coil. We want this coil uncoiled. So here we can see K has his upper body coiled while his lower body is in this semi-open stance. Okay, we can see that the weight is out on that right foot, on the outside foot. And it's important to make sure that we're just not turning, that we're also coiling. All right, so the racket head up, now what we're taking a look at is why that racket head needs to start up. And very easily explained, it creates momentum to the ball, and it creates leverage over the ball. So here we can see this roller coaster effect to where his racket is going to fall and work out to the ball. All right, that is creating speed. All right, so why do some of the next shin guys start with the racket tip forward? All right, it's creating additional momentum. All right, but here, especially for recreational players, if you're playing, at a 4-5 and below level, this is the forehand that I would recommend. Now, the second thing we're going to talk about here is spacing. All right, and the beach ball. This is so important. This is one of my favorite tips that I was taught as I was a junior. You want to make sure that your spacing is as if you were holding a beach ball. And what this does, you can see here, it allows for his elbow to have plenty of space to operate away from his hip and his abdomen. Okay, so from here, as the racket drop is initiated, he's pushing through with the right foot, right? The ground pushes back, the hips are coiling this way, and then let's talk about what's happening with the non-dominant arm. Okay, so now the non-dominant arm, you can see here it tucks, all right? And this is helping him avoid over-rotation, okay? And also as that left arm is slowing down, the right side speeds up. Okay, so these two L's will play through in slow-mo. These two L's, the power position, you can see here he reaches it every time. All right, so he recognizes he gets a short ball, starts moving, then he preps the racket. Let's take a look at that one more time, right? Because I know a lot of us struggle with short balls, but he recognizes he's getting a short ball. He immediately starts moving forward, and he preps the hands. We call this putting the shoes on in the car. If you got kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Kid's not ready, grab your shoes, you're putting them in the car. We can do two things at once. Prepping the hands, stalking the ball, and moving forward with the feet. And then he reaches his racket back position as he plants. Here we can see that front foot starting to plant. All right, and now the forward swing is starting. You can tell here with the footwork pattern, that little karaoke step, he was rushed. All right, so to review it, the two L's as we can see here. All right, show that to you one more time. And beach ball spacing, we can see here. All right, and lastly, make sure that you are prepping the racket and putting the shoes on in the car. All right, get into that unit turn as you're moving up to that ball. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. If you think it'll help a buddy, share it, and be sure to subscribe if you never want to miss a Play Your Court video. And if you want to check out our Forehand Mastery class, we've got that down in the link below. You can check it out for free. We'll see you next time.